All right, guys, you know what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Brashard with Mind, Body, and Fitness, and you are listening to Coaching the Mind and Body. I'm excited. This is going to be another great interview. What's going to make it great is I got a long-time friend, long-time teammate. We've been in the trenches together. We fought many of the same battles together. And, who's a perfect person to talk about accountability, talking about impacting and changing lives than my main man, Sylvester here. But here, real quick, before I get started, I do got to just give a quick shout out of a new and proud sponsor. If you love the Caribbean, you can get a taste of Jamaica right here in the heart of Orlando. When I tell you the best jerk chicken, the best oxtails, when I tell you the overall best vibe that you're going to find anywhere in Orlando, I'm talking right here in the down part of the heart of Orlando. Jammy Orlando, Jameng for Jamaican, England. You get a little twist of the best of both worlds, right here in the heart of Orlando. So if you mention my name, they'll take care of you. And guys, go check them out. But let's get right back to this interview. We got a lot of things to unpack and talk about. What I want to just start off with, Sylvester. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, what's going on, family? My name is Sylvester Flowers Jr. I turned 32 in about 2 weeks, on the 28th. Well, a week and a half. I'm a coach, a performance specialist, skills, a trainer, and fifth grade school teacher. And I also do gospel rap, so the little diverse, do it all.
You've always been diverse. You've always been, walking that path and challenging yourself and just doing the different things. You say you're coaching. Who are you coaching for right now?
Right now I'm coaching for Northbrook Prep. I am the defensive backs coach, and I'm going on my second year next year. We finished off 5-5. It's not too great, but it's not too weak. We definitely have improvement that we got to do, and I'm looking forward to that journey. You did? Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, man, you said so you're going into your second year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you can't change the direction of the ship all in one season, all in a couple weeks. I know what you're trying to do takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Building that foundation.
Yeah.
You're, especially, the freshmen or the, coming in, and it takes time to change and mold and work on the culture that you're in. How do you, and you're a teacher as well, how do you like teaching? How has that road been?
Man, I absolutely love teaching. But I'm going to be honest with you, if you would have asked me, I would have said 5, 10 years ago, what would I be doing? Teaching would have been the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
But, God working mysterious ways, and now that I'm here, man, I absolutely love it. I love the kids, I challenge them to be great, and that's all it is,
Yeah, no, of course, it takes a great man to challenge others to be great, and I know from back from the Glades, you've always been someone that took on the challenges, that was willing to get dirty, get in the trenches, to do the work on and off the field, to try and be what you want to become in life. Yeah. So, I mean, granted, I did back in high school, I wouldn't have imagined you being a teacher,
right?
But seeing you during the years and times, and seeing you on your route when you became a teacher, I'm like, that makes sense. And you look great doing it. I see like some of the things you post and some of the stuff you talk about, and it just, all the way in Orlando, I'm like, man, you bring warmth, and, you bring this attitude and this mindset, and I could just tell that, that slowly, that right now and slowly as, you go down this road of teaching and giving and impacting lives, that I know that, you're just going to keep sharpening, it takes, iron sharp as iron, and I can know and I can just tell that, you're just going to be, impacting lives and changing people as you go.
Man, I appreciate that, man. That's very fruitful, man. And likewise, man, I see you getting it in. I see you with your clients and your motivation, your training, man. So, the best thing to do is you just try to influence and try, become the best version of yourself, and try to allow others to uplift them to be the best version of themselves. So that's love, man. I appreciate it. Yeah.
No, of course. And you know what? I mean, still to this day, I still remember and still talk about, back in Coral Glades and back in high school and the coaches and the mentors we've
Yeah.
had. And, they've helped change our lives and they gave back to us. And, still to this day, I find myself in situations or things that I look back and I'm like, if, going through those times is what helped me, get through these times now or
Yeah.
help me stay focused and stay mentally strong. So,
Definitely.
and so for whoever listening out there, man, appreciate those people you have in your life. Those
Definitely.
coaches, those teachers, those people, your parents, those people in those positions that are trying to push you or trying to demand the best out of you,
Yeah. It's not easy,
it's okay if you don't understand everything at the moment,
Yeah.
but if, trust them, listen to their words, listen to their actions, it'll go far.
Yeah.
But here, we can go all day about this, but let
Wow.
me ask you, what does accountability mean to you?
Accountability, man. Self discipline. You know what I'm saying? Taking ownership. For example, if you know that you need to cut weight or you know that you're trying to do gains, you got to be committed. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about it all day. You can say, "Oh, I need to, I need to." No, I'm going to. And when I'm going to, then I'm going to start taking the steps to get there. You know what I'm saying? So accountability is huge, man. If you don't have accountability,
Yes.
if you don't have self discipline, it's gonna be very hard for you to strive. You know what I'm saying? To get those goals that you want
Mhm.
or you desire. You feel me? Mm.
I agree. I agree. I agree. 100%. You hit it right on the nail. Like
Yeah.
self discipline.
Mm.
You can't. You might be able to, have a few successes in life, but
Yeah.
long term self discipline is what you're gonna need to really hit that next level.
And
I mean, to me, it's it's taking ownership, of your life, of my life.
yeah.
You know, I'm a firm believer that there's more things in our control than are things that are out of our control.
Yeah.
And and including my thoughts, my actions,
Mm.
and that oftentimes
Mm.
and oftentimes really the situation that I find myself in, good or bad.
Real.
I like to try and understand that I have complete control. Because that gives you power.
Yeah.
That
Definitely.
gives you power to change, situations, to have more control over the results that you're looking for in life.
Yeah. Well,
And also, if no, go ahead,
no, no, no. Well, I was just about to piggyback. I love that you said that because the biggest thing you can't control anybody but yourself. So
Mhm.
situations, circumstances may have. It's all about how you respond to it. You know what I'm saying? Your
Yeah.
response will either levitate you or descend your progress. So that's huge,
Yeah.
man, and that's key. So I like
Mhm.
that there.
Yeah, no, no, man. It's just crazy, and that's just what I want to communicate to people. Yeah, like you said, people that want to like improve their health, that want to improve their quality of life, or those who want to help lift others.
Mhm.
You can't do that until until you look inwards, until you take accountability over yourself, your actions,
Yeah,
over your mistakes in the past. Over the things you're working for now. Until you do that, you're not going to be able to make those changes, reach those goals, help others.
yeah,
And I'm gonna have all your information down in the description. So all my peoples, wherever you are, if you're in South Florida, if you're across the world and you're looking for a trainer, a coach, someone that's gonna talk life to you, Sylvester is a one of a kind man to definitely talk to because he also is a trainer like me, and he also helps people of different caliber reach their goals
yeah,
and hold them accountable and so forth.
yeah.
But tell me, what got you into coaching, and how does accountability play a role for you and your team?
Well, honestly, what got me into coaching, I had the privilege and the honor, to play Division II football, um, in Cleveland, Ohio, a school called Notre Dame College. I played there for 4 years,
Hey,
started there for 4 years as a freshman, And afterwards,
Yep.
everyone's dream to make it to the league, to go to the league, and in my mind, I had that hunger and that desire, like I'm going to go to the league. And be quite honest with you, I had the opportunity, to try out. I made the team for Pittsburgh. Well, I didn't make the team, obviously, but I made the cut of the tryout. And then the second time around,
Yeah.
I pulled my hamstring, so that was it. So now, I'm
Mhm.
like, man, but I was still active. I still love to work out. I still, and
Yeah.
honestly, I was just like, you know what? I want to give back. I want kids to know that you can make it. What can I do to help push and motivate others? Even as a coach, when I'm coaching, not only do I remember what my coaches told me, but I also, think back, what can I do, or how would I want to be coached when I was young? What didn't the coach tell me that I wish they would have told me? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's basically
Yeah. That's beautiful.
my push. Teaching kids what I
Yeah.
wasn't taught, and just
Yeah.
helping them develop early. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
just giving back, man. It's a love, man, and I genuinely
That's
care.
fantastic.
I genuinely care about these kids, and I genuinely want them to be the best that they can be. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about, man.
Yeah.
To encourage, to
No, I
inspire.
love
You feel
that.
me? So yeah, man.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is definitely powerful. And I love what you said, and like listening you talking about your journey to try to get to NFL, because of course, because you said mentality, you had it in your mind
Yeah.
that you're going to the next level,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's so important. Your mindset
Yeah.
as an athlete,
Yeah.
as a person just trying to get better, you should be thinking like, I will make it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make
No
it.
doubt.
I'm working to make it.
No matter
There's
what
no
anybody
doubt.
say, you believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if no
Tune
one
out
else
the
believes in you, you believe in yourself, and that's
yeah.
and that's all it is, man. And keep God first.
Tune out
You
the
feel me?
noise. Yep. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You gotta tune out the noise. You gotta keep your faith strong.
Yeah.
You gotta walk by faith, not by sight. And that's beautiful. You know. Yeah, that's beautiful, and that's like the first steps, or the foundation on just improving yourself. If you don't believe you can do it, you're typically not gonna do it.
The moment that you have self
Yeah,
doubt, that you already defeated. You can't have self doubt. Now, don't get me wrong. Every day is not gonna be a day where I'm just, oh, I got this. You gonna have them up and downs. You gonna question yourself. But that's all
yeah.
part of the journey. That's all a part of the process. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Sometimes you break
Mhm.
down mentally, but then you build yourself back up by saying, I can do it. And you always. And another
Mhm.
big thing that I want to tell everybody: make sure you surround yourself by people who's willing to uplift you and encourage you, because that's
Mhm.
huge. If you hang around the naysayers, then that's energy, that's bad fruits, that's bad spirits. You always want people around you that's willing to push you and tell you you can, and that would just elevate you
Yeah.
even more. So yeah,
Yeah. That's all a part of accountability and being accountable. You want to surround yourself with people
yeah,
that are doing great, that are doing better than you,
yeah,
that are striving to do better, even if they're not on your level, but they have that mentality that I will be better. That is what you want, because that in itself will keep you accountable. And again, they will keep you accountable because they're gonna know what you're working for, why you're working for it,
yeah,
why do you want it. You know, so that is definitely huge.
yeah,
As a personal trainer, as a longtime athlete, college ball, trying to hit that next level, I realize that it starts with me. It starts with my mindset. And wanting to give back, because if I can't make it, then I want to turn around and help other people make it, just like you.
mm,
I want to help. I want to help fortify those minds. I want to help fortify that soul. I want to help build those athletes. I want to help my clients. I want to help my clients, live a stronger and better life, even though they think, they might be a little older and it
yeah.
might be over for them. Like, no, there's
Nah,
still time for you to be better, to overcome, to unlock those
sure.
hidden features of
Yeah.
yourself.
Hey, listen.
So it's
If you have, I'm sorry, but if you have a pulse, you
no,
have a purpose. You feel me? So every day that you wake up, you give God thanks, and you just like, hey, what can I do to become better than I was yesterday? That's it. So go get it.
yes,
It's destiny, man. Don't look back. Look at the now, man. And it starts now.
yeah,
Even if you listening to this let this encourage you. And you be like, you know what? I don't even care what happened just 2 minutes ago. I'm about to go do something. I'm about to go get it. So yeah, man, let's do it.
Yes. No, I know, I love it, and that is, and that's great. Like I said, you might be able to win some games. You might be able to help someone lose a couple pounds or have some short-term success.
Yeah.
But are you helping them win at life? Are you giving them the necessary tools to help them succeed not only on the field, in the gym, but outside of life? By the time I'm done with my clients, by the time they're done with my program, I want them to be able to duplicate what I showed them, what I taught them. I want them to be able to go through life, because ups and downs don't stop. Just because you're up now, it's great, enjoy it, but down, every day is different.
Yeah.
Peaks and valleys, that is a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
What we're doing is a marathon. It's a journey. It's not a 2 week, 90-day, 1 year type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you get a lot of people that are thinking short term, whether it's your athletes, or I'm just trying to make it to the NFL.
Yeah.
Or I'm just trying to lose a couple pounds, and then after that, it's just they're gonna throw everything they did to the wind, and
Yeah.
So I gotta say, I commend you, and I love everything that I see you doing. I see you in the church. I see you talking about it. I see you being about it. I see you giving back and affecting the youth, and that's our generation. That's our future for tomorrow.
Man, definitely.
Here, let me ask you, what do you want to see from your players when they leave your program?
Other than just being a better athlete, but also the maturity level. You know what I'm saying? We can teach X's and O's. We can teach skills, going through drills. We can teach technique. Of course, I want them to be great at it. But however, it's again, we speaking on mindset. We speaking on accountability. I also, I want to mentor to them. To know that hey, life is just not football. You know what I'm saying? Outside of football, you gotta have that education because truth be told, nobody want a dummy. I tell them all the time, nobody wants somebody that don't know anything. Because later on, you're gonna have a family. You're gonna have to be able to provide. You're gonna have to adversity, not just on the field, but adversity in life, breakups, jobs. Not trying to put that on them, but it just giving them that sense of
it's just a part of life.
Yeah, it's a part of life, and just teaching them how to become young men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like if I do that and continue to push that, then they will get it. And honestly, I'm gonna be quite honest. Hopefully, they can see the God in me to where they know, hey, maybe if they don't know Christ, maybe let me check him out because Coach Flowers, he talked about God. Coach Flowers, he did that, and he looked. Let me see what this man about. So I do make sure they know that I am a believer, and I'm not afraid to let them know where my strength come from. You know what I'm saying? So that's really
beautiful.
Yeah.
And that is beautiful that you're open that way, and because one thing I know is that people love authenticness. People love that you're authentic. People could see through that. People can see that, like, okay, like this man has a good foundation. This man has a good heart. What's pushing this man is real. It's good, and that's only going to help attract people. That's only going to help them, stay focused or seek their own truth and find their own rock or foundation that they can depend on and move forward on. That is awesome. Like, of course, I want to help my clients reach that weight goal, or some of my ladies, they want the body goals, they want the glutes, or and that's great, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
But are you happy in life? Are you focused in life?
Yeah.
Are you are you moving the way that you should be moving or that you're trying to move? I'm trying to alleviate that stress or help you mentally get through some things, because a lot of times, even though I'm helping you physically, most times we're really there to help them mentally, and they're talking to us and they're opening up to us. And and one thing I've always loved about sports and I loved about football is you can literally like you can literally piece it with life. It literally goes hand in hand with life. You know,
Yeah.
the adversity and the trials and tribulations of
Mm-hmm.
football, of
Just
the
like that.
pain,
Just
you
like
know,
that. Yes, sir.
the pain and suffering, the mountain of work. You know,
Time.
am I really gonna put this work in to try and become this athlete?
Mm-hmm.
Am I really gonna buckle down to work, buckle down to improve myself at work so I can earn more, so I can be more in
Be
life, so I can
competitive.
provide for my family,
Mm-hmm.
so the competitive, yeah, everything. I contributed 1,001%,
Yes,
and
sir.
it's definitely a push and a motivator. But accountability is accountability that we try to instill in ourselves and we try to give to others, that helps trickles into their life,
Mm-hmm.
to the small details in life, to being accountability to your family,
Yeah.
being accountable to your kids, being accountable to at work and your boss and your coworkers. Are you just being accountable to yourself? There's just so many
Man.
things that,
A lot of
yeah,
people make
yeah,
excuses about everything. Well, I would have done this if this would have happened. Well, I would have done that. What I like to say a lot. You can always point the finger, but when you point that
mhm.
finger, go ahead and close that and point that thumb. You know what I'm saying? Anyone can point a finger, but you point that thumb, then you can say, nah, man, reflect, it's me, because I could have controlled this.
Yeah,
I could do this. Yes, everything is a pushback. Everything happens. Some things are really out of your control. You know.
yeah,
However, it's about
yeah,
going back. It's how you respond. All right. We don't
yeah.
always respond, and I hold myself. We don't always respond the way that
The
we
best
think
ways,
the best ways. We look back and we like, oh Lord, like. However, what are you gonna do from there? Are you gonna still make excuse?
Mhm.
Or are you gonna turn it around and try to fix it the best way you
Yeah,
can? You feel me? So that's where it
yeah.
starts.
Are you gonna?
Admitting.
Yeah. Are you gonna admit it?
Mhm.
Are you then are you gonna learn from it?
Mhm.
Are you gonna soak it in? You're gonna take it in, be real about it,
Yes, sir.
so then you could turn around and do something different.
There it is.
That
For real.
it's crazy, and like you said, your health and wellness, your health, your mind, your mentality, your spirit. Those are things you can control one day at a
Mhm.
time. Those are things you can work on.
Yeah.
Those aren't things that you're necessarily gonna get today.
Right.
It might not be something that you might
It's
completely
every
conquer,
day.
and it's yeah. And
Everyday
honestly,
progression.
accountability, improvement, being better. That's a lifetime. That's a
Yes, sir.
lifetime goal. That's a lifetime movement.
Yes, sir.
You know, and and just you don't have to do it alone.
Mhm.
You don't have to do it by yourself. If you just take a moment to look around you, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people who are looking to help you, who are hoping that you maybe open up to being helped.
Right.
you know so so don't be afraid to reach out. I
Yeah.
tell anyone and everybody, it don't matter about the money. Like, if you need just someone to talk to real quick,
Yeah.
feel free to reach out.
Yeah.
If you need some, yeah, if you need some advice, you
Yeah.
just need some advice, like, yo, just reach out. However I can help you, I will help you. It's not,
Yeah.
we're not thinking, me and Sylvester, we're not here thinking small picture. We're not thinking about just tomorrow. We're thinking about 5 years from now. We're thinking about 10 years from now. We're thinking about you with a family. We're thinking about you being, the CEO, or owning your own business, whatever it is. We're thinking long term, and that's how we're here to help you. So I mean, yo, look, if you need a personal trainer, Mind, Body, and Fitness, tune into me on YouTube. If you're looking for a personal trainer, you're looking for a coach, tune into Sylvester.
Yeah.
We are trying to walk the walk. We're not even trying. We're doing.
Right.
And even with the ups and downs, and
Right.
even with the failure, success. We're trying to take every day in stride. We're trying to take grace, and we're trying to move forward.
Yeah.
Every time, every day, and yeah.
Yeah. And just to piggyback on that, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, very transparent. I don't have all the answers. You feel me? Even if you call me,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be honest with you. One thing that I feel like we need to do more. If we don't know, we simply say we don't know. We don't want to beat around the bush and something like that. But guess what? I may not have the answer, but let me see if I can find somebody else that have the answer. And if they don't have the answers,
Yes.
well, let's do some research. Let's make this happen because right now,
Yes.
you in need or I'm in need. Let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Success is always measured by effort. You feel me? So long as
Yes.
you put forth that effort, you will never fail. I don't care how many times where you like, oh man, I lost on this. No, you didn't because you showed effort. So now you know what you have to do
Yes.
to keep pushing. The moment you quit,
Yes.
that's when you fail. You did what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
man, listen,
Yes.
it's let's
That
be
is.
great, man. Let's be
Listen,
great. You did.
I guys, I hope for whoever's listening, I hope you just heard that, and it's crazy I didn't even mention it because being transparent is a part of accountability.
Yeah.
Being transparent is huge. Someone can't help you if you're not being transparent.
Yeah.
People won't allow me to help them if I'm not being transparent. And like you said, we don't have all the answers. But we strive to still help. And if I have to, I'll go look for the answers and get you as close as I can.
Right.
So then you could just walk that last little bit to find those answers for yourself.
Yes, sir.
That is huge. And and I feel like it's easy to look online and see all the influencers doing all the things, and it's easy to look on TV and see, people living all the lives, and you think people are living the dream that you want to live. But there's a lot of transparency missing from that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of transparency missing that. There's definitely another side to that. You wanna talk and meet with people that you see are out here daily, going through the daily grind, going through the ups and downs with their head up, fighting the good fight to become better. Those are people you want to talk to.
Yeah.
Those are people you want to associate yourself with. I remember, like, if you want to be a doctor, you're not going to talk to a car salesman about being a doctor. You're not going to talk to someone who's not a doctor about being a doctor. I'm going to talk to a doctor, someone who went the distance, someone who went through the fire to get to the other side. Because they're going to give you the perspective that you really need. I'm not going to if someone wants to get to the NFL, I'm not going to talk to someone that quit their sophomore year of high school.
Right. Like, now you coaching like what? And I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I'm not shooting anybody down because everybody have their battles. But I will say I myself personally, and I bet speaking for you, I would want someone that actually has gone through something, that fought through it, and can tell me what they did to move past that adversity, to go over that triumph. You know what I'm saying? Rather than someone who just quit. Like keep it 100.
And I was actually talking to someone, and I was telling them, especially at the youth level, and like coaches, like personal trainers. I try to tell everyone, people applaud me on being a personal trainer, but I tell them, look, anyone can be a personal trainer.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's really just a certification.
Right.
But it's who is that trainer?
Exactly.
Who that trainer is, that what makes the difference.
What
Their
lifestyle.
And youth coaches, there's all, a lot of people could become a youth coach, a volunteer coach, but and a lot of times it's easy to see that he's not someone that is walking the walk. He's not someone that's walking life faith. He's not someone that are he's not doing the things in his life, and that is translating to the kids, and it definitely hurts me to see because they're not learning the important battles, the important things that sports and life that will teach you.
Yeah, definitely.
And so it's transparency, that is huge. Accountability, that is huge.
Yeah.
There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of glitter. There's a lot of things out there that will distract you, that will throw you off path, that will mislead you, that will so forth. So surrounding yourself around good people, like you said, being transparent. Finding that center, whether it's faith, family, whatever it is. Faith and family goes together. Whatever it is, finding those things. And just being accountable. This is your life. You know, my life. This is my life. I can't fault no one else but myself.
No, yeah,
And
there it is.
and I like what you said because what I tell people is anytime you point a finger, there's four fingers pointing right back at you. You know,
That's,
so
I'm gonna
take
use that.
so take a second.
I'm gonna,
You know,
I'm gonna use that.
so you point that finger. You know, take a second. You know,
I'm gonna use that. I like it. Yes, sir.
you know, be careful when you point that finger because
Yeah.
you know. There's definitely four pointing back at you. And one last thing I'll definitely say is I know growing up in life and I realized about me, it was hard for me to respect someone that wasn't putting the same work as me. You know, like if we're in the same field or you're supposed to be like maybe my superior, you're supposed to guide me or something. Like I can't respect you if I see that you're not being transparent, that you're not holding yourself accountable, that you're not doing the things, and you're trying to turn around and tell me how to do,
Yeah.
try to do things and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like
That's real.
it doesn't work like that.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
it doesn't work like that.
And what's so crazy is just speaking on that. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. In high school, I knew I was a pretty good athlete, but I had my times where I thought I knew everything. Coach can't tell me nothing. You try to teach me that you can't even do it yourself. Why you trying to teach me something you can't do yourself? You know what I'm saying? But even
Yeah.
then, now that I'm older, I'm like, yo, he did have some knowledge there. You know what I'm saying? He did make sense. So
Mhm.
sometimes, even when we're young or even as we're old, we think we know it all. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
to be open. You know what I'm saying? We have to be open
Mhm.
to other different ideas and different ways of thinking
Mhm.
because the more you're open, the more knowledge you can receive to better yourself, even on that drill, on that workout,
Yeah.
on that meal plan,
Yeah.
or relationships, or
Mhm.
jobs, everything. You always have to be open,
Yeah.
man. No one is
Yeah.
common sense now, because some people lead you astray. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
if
That's
if
true.
they if they if they have you know knowledge and you can feel it, it's all about listen to them.
Man, energy is contagious. You
Right.
know, they say energy is neither created or destroyed. You know, but it's definitely transferred. So as long as you stay open,
Yeah.
as long as you stay open, you could see most times you could see and sense someone,
Yeah.
sense that
Discerning
energy.
spirit.
You know,
That discerning
yeah, that
spirit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So be open. Allow yourself, especially if it's good and you know it's good and you see it. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be influenced by it.
Yeah.
Don't change some oftentimes is hard.
Yeah.
Change is
Yeah.
oftentimes scary.
Yeah.
You
It is.
know, but but if you're holding yourself accountable, if you got people in your life that are challenging you, that's helping you go plan and see the road and see the light down the road,
Water.
then that'll make exactly. It'll make change that much easier.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Sylvester, thank you for joining me. But my last
Hey.
question is just, do you have any tips, suggestions, anything you want to say for the people listening out there?
Hey, my biggest tip, suggestion, nah, I'm just playing. Hey, Rashad is the man. I'ma say this. Don't let this man fool you, man. This man is the real deal, man. I'm telling you right now, he was the workaholic. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was in high school, I was scared to go head up with this man because he brought fire. I am not lying, boy. So
Man,
please, whatever Rashad said, man, I strongly believe in my heart he would not steer you wrong. He's a great man. He reached out to me and just just you talking and telling me all these things, I had no idea. So I just want to let you know I appreciate you, brother, and everything that you're
man,
doing for the
huge.
world, everything that you're doing for your family. Keep it up, man. God's gonna bless you abundantly, bro. Straight up, and that's all I
I
have to say,
appreciate
bro.
I,
Yeah,
I I appreciate you,
yes,
and,
sir,
and
man.
like I said earlier, iron
Definitely.
sharpens iron,
Yeah.
that energy you just gave me just now, it makes me want to just go to work right now. It makes me want to just get back to it.
Hey.
I don't know if I need to go do some push-ups. I don't know if I need to hit the books.
Yeah.
I don't know what I need to do,
Yeah.
but like I appreciate you for saying that to me
Nah,
because that just
definitely the same, bro.
and I appreciate
I
you
see
too,
you, bro. Yeah.
because watching what you do, it just helps me work hard and helps me keep doing what I'm doing, and I hope for you and anyone else that's out there, anytime you see me, I hope that's what you see, and I hope that's what you feel from what I'm doing and what I'm trying to to show or achieve, and I appreciate it, like you said, man, we wanted to work, we wanted to get it, we wanted to hit that next level.
Yeah.
Hard work is one of those things that I always known, and and that's one of the things I know that was always in my control. I can control how hard I work, and if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you for listening to me and Sylvester.
Yes,
thank you for just taking the time out. I hope you took something away from this. I hope you, even if it was just 10%, that's most times that's often what you need to get that much better. Just remember, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Just remember that with the peaks there are valleys. But don't dwell on the bad times. Just buckle down. Lean on those people that are in your life and rise up again.
Yes.
So again, I'm gonna have all Sylvester's information to him. Whether you need a coach, whether you need a personal trainer, you just need a friend, whatever it is, I please reach out to him. He's a great guy. He's a great man. He's a great father. He's a great coach. He's a great trainer. Guys. So, well, you know what?
Definitely.
You are trying, but you're also doing. You also, and that's the biggest thing.
Thank you.
A lot of times when people say try has the implied intent to fail. And
say that again. Say that one
yeah.
more time. Say that again. Gotta use that one. Boy, that boy dropping jewels over here. Say that again. One more time.
Yeah, everyone talks about trying, and a lot of people when they talk about trying, and trying has the implied intent to fail. And I don't want to say try. I'm doing. Even if I fail, I was doing it.
Wow.
I wasn't.
That's good.
People try all type of things. People say they tried this, people say they tried that, but I see people doing. You made those phone calls. You woke up at 5 a.m. to get to practice. You did that. You were doing it, regardless on if you reached that end of the road, if you reached that goal or not. You were doing it. You wasn't trying. So I mean, So Sylvester, keep blessing everyone out there. Of course, as I get further down this podcast, I gotta invite you back out. We'll talk more in depth about health and wellness, and more about the X and O's. But right now, we just want to focus on mindset, accountability, and what's most important, that foundation.
All right.
So Sylvester, go enjoy that Dolphin game. Go Dolphins.
Go Dolphins, man.
Hands up.
Let's do it, man.
And guys, you guys have a great night. You guys stay blessed, and tune in next time to Coaching the Mind and Body. I'm Brashard. That was Sylvester. We're out.
Bless up, man. Yeah.